where did the summer go? Here we are, Gund Arena, Cleveland, Ohio, just, 3 games away from getting serious again, and the Komets are 3-0 in the preseason, and I'm sure that has to please you in terms of what's coming out of your camp, Dave Ferry.
Actually, yeah, it is. It's doing real well. It's good for the attitude of training camp. Everybody's in a real positive frame of mind right now. A lot of the younger players are doing very well, and the veterans have, approached the game in a very serious manner as well. Everybody's in great shape and anxious to get through this weekend and get ready for the regular season.
I'm sure you had some goals and anticipations for training camp to find out who was and who wasn't. How do you rate those goals? Are you satisfied, disappointed, or above expectations?
Well, I think right now we're pretty satisfied with the way things have gone. We have a couple of areas in the hockey club where we're a little concerned right now. We're still awaiting some help from Anaheim, obviously, and we feel we're a little bit shallow on the offensive part of the defensemen, and then our goaltending has to be solidified before the season starts as well. So lots of competition in both of those areas, and we're looking forward to it.
Your goaltending in exhibition games, it looks like everybody came here to try to get a spot. There was pretty good goaltenders playing.
It's really made the decision tough. All of our 3 of our goaltenders, or 4, when Chuck Buffett's here as well, have all played very, very well. And with Mike Torchia coming in, and he's a little bit ill right now, it's a little bit of a flu symptoms. But the other 3 guys that are still here are playing extremely well and making our decision very tough.
Just looking at the roster and who they are and where they've come from, it looks like you're going to have a reasonably good mix of young people and veterans with leadership ability and character.
Yeah, we're very fortunate to have been able to sign some of the people that we did this summer, and also to acquire some people in the last few weeks, like Paul Brott and those type of players. And with the addition of the Craig Duncansons and Lee Davidsons and Kevin McDonald over the course of the summer, we've got a great nucleus of leadership type of people and great hockey players on top of that. So we're very excited about our group of forwards up front, and again, if we shore up our defense a little bit and get the goaltending that we need, we'll be all set.
Threw in the towel on Bordeaux, though, eh?
Well, it was getting to a situation. It was getting late, and we happened to get Paul Broughton as well. So we feel we're pretty good as far as our forwards up front. We're pretty well set in that area, and we thought we better save any kind of a financial thing that we have to put it towards some defensemen, then we can do that.
Plus, you look at a situation where many times, especially the Europeans come over here, if they miss training camp and get a late start, it takes them 30, 40 games sometimes before they're really ready to play for you.
Well, it really does. And they're not really, sometimes when they come over from Europe, they're not really ready to play a full 80-game season. We had a bit of that happened last year with Shafronov. He kind of faded in the last 10 to 12 games of the season and had a difficult playoff. So we've got our Russian here now, and the Coolins come in from Anaheim, so we won't be without one for sure.
So you're waiting for some gunners, and if you get some gunners, you should be able to fill it out.
Well, I think mostly on the defensive part. We need some offensive defensemen there to help run the power play and move the puck out of our zone. I think we're pretty well set up front. We've got some good experienced veterans up there. I don't know if there's a 50-goal scorer in the bunch, but I'm sure there's a lot of 30 to 40-goal scorers there. So I think we're going to be pretty well spread out in the offensive department as far as the forwards are concerned.
Which is pretty good. You get a lot of 30 or 40-goal scorers, and it's tough to slow you down, and somebody's always got a chance to pick it up. Where you get one star, they can shut you down kind of quick.
Yeah, that's the kind of exciting thing that I see about our group up front right now. I think we're going to have 3 very solid lines that are going to be interchangeable and can be very effective, all 3 of them. They're going to be very good defensively as well, so you don't have to be worried about any of them being stuck out there against the other team's top line, and I think that depth is going to help us a long way.
Are we going to be tough enough?
Well, I think we're going to be tough enough. Andy had a little operation on his shoulder today. Hopefully he'll be out for only a couple of weeks, but we've got some good young tough kids in training camp coming in, and also with Kevin McDonald and Sean Cronin back there, you're never going to be running out of any building.
I'm looking for a good year, Coach.
Well, we all are, and hopefully we'll get off to as good a start as we did in the preseason.
How serious is this game tonight in Cleveland?
Well, none of them are that serious, but it's pretty serious for any of the players that are involved that are trying to make the hockey club. It's they're trying to get their dreams met, and they're trying to make the hockey club here to see if they can take the next step in their career. So it's very serious for those type of players. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything for as far as points in the standings, but everybody takes it pretty serious at this point.
And the more serious they get, the tougher it is for you, and the longer you carry some of these kids to see if they can do it again, huh?
Well, exactly. We've had pretty good success, and the effort sure has been there. We've made some great comebacks and had some great goaltending through the first 3 games, and we look forward to that to continue.
And I guess you'd have to classify this team as Dave Farish's team.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I coach it. I guess I'm responsible for it. But, we've had good success this summer between the Frankies and Derek Ray and myself and Sean Cronin. We've done a lot of homework on a lot of the players, and we feel we put together a real good group, and like I said, with a few holes to patch up there, we'll be in good shape.
I think it's obvious you've gotten the excitement of the fans with 5,400 people at the opening exhibition game. That's got to tell you something that's good.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, it was fortunate it was Indianapolis. That probably had something to do with it, but there should be some good battles with them. And also Grand Rapids coming in is going to give the fans another new look as well. So we're excited about the upcoming season, and hopefully this success will continue.
I'm getting more excited as the years go by. There's a lot of good things happening, and I'm gonna have a great year. I know we all are. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks, Bob. If you get any more excited the longer you're around, you're going to be hard to hold back.
So what do you think of that? The coach gave me a little bit of a rip there, but that's all part of having fun. And Farish is a great guy. He's got a great work ethic, and he's got some pretty good young fellas here that he's going to try to mold into a championship team. The corner now by Cleveland. Took a bounce off the boards, picked up by Pitts. Pitts to the front of the net. Nice save immediately on a point blank by Mezen. As they walked down in front of the net, getting good wood on that one was Osborne. He blasted it, and Mezen there and gobbled it up. So turn back, give and go from Callender. Back out front it comes. Now Jock trying to get it to the front of the net. He does. And a great save by Mezen. Komets break out of the zone. Coming right side. McCulloch took a snapshot and it went wide. Lambert digs it out to the point, right wide of the net again. As Cleveland really gunning it. Back out front it comes. Look, great save again. As they bang away on the puck, and Dave Froh takes his man away from the play. Comes, though, and dug out hard. Lane Lambert on the corner, right side, looking out to the right point. It is Callender all the way up top. One-shot save, and a great save again by the little Comet goaler, Andre Mezen. Here they come, corner, out front, back to Callender, right side, back in the corner. McCulloch tries for the shot, nicely cleared by the D again. Callender now coming back out at the point, kept in, turned back into the zone by Pete Allen to Callender. Callender back to McCulloch in the corner. Now taken away by the Comet defense, Shanahan. Up the near boards it comes. Front of the net, McCulloch's got it, and he couldn't get the pass off to his defenseman coming across the far side ledge. Jeff Christian now in the corner. Comets battle. Shanahan around the net trying to chase Callender off the puck. Callender coming up, looking, feeding out high again. Back to Callender right side. Callender looks. McCulloch on the corner, can't get it. Back to Callender, put it in his feet, couldn't play it all the way up top. Callender gets it back. He fires. It's blocked again. Nice defensively by Ryan Shanahan of the Comets. Shanahan on the corner, goes in, bangs away at McCulloch. Here they come. Callender up behind the net. Great save again, and the Comets clear it. Boy, I mean to tell you, Mezen has really made some great saves. Comets change penalty killers. Here comes Cleveland again. All the way up top, right side. Whoa, that one really changed direction. And Cronin just cleaned house in front of the net. Down deep in the corner, digging for it. Ross Wilson, Willie coming up the boards. Cronin piles another one up hard. Some pretty good defensive work by the Comets. Didn't let them set up too easy. And this kid has really been at it. 12 saves so far in a half a period. And he's really been working hard to keep it in. Down behind the net, it is Cronin. He got let it go by him. And now on the near boards, we fight out front of the net. Back out at the point. Look out. A drive hanging on nicely as covering it up, Andre Mezen. Blocking that one. Another one went wide all the way to the left point. Back out to neutral ice. From neutral ice, it's Christian driving it back into the zone. Can't make the play. Out to center again. Dumped by Aubin all the way to center. Back into the Fort Wayne zone. Here comes Cronin, who just slams his man hard to the board. You don't get by Cronin. He just positively waffles you. Toward center it comes, turned back into the Fort Wayne zone. A shot, save, and hanging on nicely was Mezen again. As that go in deep on the corner. Sean Gagnon battling. He's playing up forward today. And Sean can belt him, and here he comes. Now Cleveland controls. Back they come at center. All the way to the Fort Wayne line. Tommy Holmes. Holmes going in wide, trying to come to the front of the net. He does, and a great save again by Mezen as he just slams the door on him again. For Andre Mezen as they change the goalers at 12-18. So Mezen with a great job. He really played hard. Kept the puck out of the net all night long. And Taylor, who started the opening game in Fort Wayne, also was very impressive. And we'll see how he's going to go here tonight. As they've been trying to keep him as equal as possible. And apparently at this point, Cleveland's going to stay with what they've got, and Wilkinson's going to stay in there. Save, and immediately Taylor gets a baptism under fire. Here it comes into the zone. Going hard is going to be Paul Broughton in the corner. Down, held into the zone. Shot just went wide, left corner, picked up on the board. Back out to center. Back into the corner, Willett, left side.
Now around behind the net as LeBlanc couldn't handle it. What a hit that time. Gagnon really drops his man right in his tracks. Cobb gets by about everybody. Another good check, but a slip check, and here they come, 3 men down. All the way to the corner. It's going to be in front of the net. Whoa, poke check as Taylor breaks that up himself. Nice move. Now it's tipped back into the corner. Talk going after it. Goaltender way out of his net. Wilkinson just sort of headmans the puck, is skating back Peter Allen. Here comes Cleveland again. Still 2 seconds, 1 second. Allen going in wide. Oh, what a hit he took from, that time from Cronin, who really stood him up straight. That took care of one of the penalties. Allen coming to center, wide right side, going to the line. They're trying to find a man at their goal mouth. Good move on the play, Taylor. Taylor coming right up front. They get another point-blank shot. And Taylor's there, and right off the bat, Cronin in kind of checking things out down in front of the net. He sort of picked up Bonin and threw him out of there, and then came back as they were all over Paul Taylor at the goal mouth. As Belov coming to the Fort Wayne line, knocked down nicely by the D. Back up the middle it comes into the Fort Wayne defense, and back they come again as riding hard into the Fort Wayne zone. Nice body check. Loose man is there. A shot. Great save, Taylor, and he covers up as he went out and cut off an angle. As a couple of soft passes by Cleveland into the zone, as they were deterred a little bit by the defense, couldn't get it going. And finally, Belov had not much left to do but shove it at the goal mouth. And out comes Mr. Paul Taylor and sits on it. Have it, can't move it now. Take your time. Out at center. Nice lead pass goes to Ross Wilson. Tries to drop it into the zone. In front of the net. Score! Komets! And let's see who gets the goal. It was tipped down in front of the net. Ross Wilson gets an assist, and it looks like it may be... it looks like Nemirovsky, as the Komets finally score at 10-23. Nemirovsky, I think, got it. Wilson will have an assist. And we'll see if there was another assist on the play. Block. Now they drive forward one more time as it's Holmes. Terry Holmes in the corner. Belov behind the net, trying to set it up out front. Nice save. Taylor again. He hangs on. Loose from him. Back through the middle it comes and dumped by Jeff Christian into the Fort Wayne zone. Hey, what a defensive move the Comet defender made that time. It was Talk. Great play as he managed to block the pass completely. Hollander off the boards, around behind the net, left by Taylor. Taylor just wheels it all the way down. This kid's got a real strong stick, I'll tell you. Got a shot like a forward. He just ripped it the length of the rink. Here it comes again. Another great save on the play. They scramble for it, and it's cleared off to the side of the net. Look out. Here they come all the way up top again. Still looking. Can't get the shot away again. Wide. Great save, Taylor, on a point-blank shot that time, as that one went off to Collender. Up front they come. Left side, another shot. It's blocked. Picked up again by Cleveland's Lambert. Lambert in the corner. Good shot now as Talk rattles his man. Out they come with 7 seconds left. Here they come. Left side again. High. Still couldn't get the shot away. Dug up left boards. Picked up McElwain. Another drive. Knocked down in front of the net. Taylor hanging on. And what do we got going here? Not much at the moment. The Komets with a tremendous stand that time, as they denied Cleveland the opportunity. Boy, were they raining shots on Paul Taylor, and between the D clearing them, good hard hitting in front of the net, as Cronin kept sweeping the porch. Off the glass, around behind the net. Taylor leaves it there. Where is he going? Up the glass? Oh my. It goes into the crowd, or did it hit the glass first? Did it hit the glass first? Apparently not. So, we will have a delay of game, I believe. Let's see. Do we? See if he calls it. Yep. 1925. Delay by the K's. And that's 35 seconds left, and now they pick up the extra man advantage again as the Komets shorthanded. As Taylor trying to get it off the glass, went over the glass instead, and here we come. Out it comes Cleveland all the way up on the point left side to the left corner. Back up top again, another fake, left corner again. Now here they come trying to skate it in. Up top, left side, no shot there. Allen can't score, missed the point. Now here's Collender coming back out with 15 seconds. Back up to Allen, back to Collender. Collender now, he fires, and he missed it again. Kept in at the point with 10 seconds to go. All the way up top, another drive, score!